Good morning, passport holders. Today, September 8th, 2016, day 678 of the vlogs, and I'm up super duper early because, for reasons unknown, my body decided that 5.5 hours of sleep was a-okie day. It also didn't help that I woke up and there were about a half dozen emails in my inbox, and some of them were like super simple emails, so I just was like, okay, like cool, I'll wake up, I'll roll over, I'll do them real quick, and then I'll go back to sleep. And then I looked at the time on everything and I was like, well, it's already 7:15. Why not just get started with the day? So I crossed off all the stuff in my inbox that came in overnight. So I'm pretty pumped about that. I still have 2 longer format videos outstanding. That stated, I am about 20 minutes in on the intern talk on the corrections phase, and then the Inman talk that Gary did. I've got the machine transcription done. So my hope is that I can finish one of those each of the days of the rest of the week and be that much, well, and then at that point be completely free and clear heading into the weekend. If I can get to that point where I have 0 work to do on Sunday that isn't new videos that are released on Sunday, there's a very high likelihood that I am going to give myself the gift of watching as much football as I can put inside my eyeballs. That stated, I'm currently on my way up north to basically Jen's place in order to go get an oil change over there, pick up my headphones because I left them there yesterday, yeah, probably have some breakfast and basically do my weekend pickup of groceries and things that I'm gonna need for football starting tonight, and then just kind of general stuff for the weekend. So I'm pretty pumped about that, and should be able to get it all done. So it should be a good day. I'm gonna just work while I'm there, and then I'll go over to Jen's house and pick up my stuff, since I forgot it, and I don't like leaving behind my really good pair of headphones anywhere. So hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get this one started. Well, the place that I tried to go, the Walmart, no dice. Sat there in line for 15 minutes and wasn't even approached by somebody who was working there. Made one call to a Jiffy Lube down the street, and they said, yeah, just come on over. It's come first serve, and both days are open. So yeah, doing it. Well, mad props to the guys here at Jiffy Lube. They really crushed it on this one. So I had just received a small warning about being a little low on my windshield wiper fluid as well. So they sat there and they basically did a full car wash on the exterior of the car, did an entire oil change, and refilled my windshield wiper fluid, clearing both of the alerts that are on my system, my onboard system. In and out. 35 minutes? Like, I couldn't ask for anything better. That's incredible. So at this point, I'm going to head over to Jen's and grab some stuff. It sounds like Clint and I are going to go get lunch, since I'm already halfway at his place, and we had like a soft situation set up. We didn't lock it down though, because we ended up, well, he was gone, right? I mean, he was in DC for Playlist Live, and so I didn't feel like we had really locked anything in, and I didn't feel really super committed to it, which is why I was getting my oil change today, and was expecting it to take a couple of hours, and sure enough, yeah, it's not a problem. Well, picked up my headphones. Right on North Yay! Avenue. So that should make life a heck of a lot easier for me to do editing and all that fun stuff. I've got like 2.5 hours until I have to be at Westgate. And so as a result, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the Apple Store in Arrowhead in order to do the edit on the vlog, the upload on the vlog, and work on the latest Gary captioning bit. That should make this afternoon much simpler, where I only have one final errand to run, which would have been the Walmart run if I had been able to go there, but I didn't. And so from there, it'll be pretty simple to be able to hit all the little check boxes that I need so that I can enjoy the football game today. In a quarter of a mile. It's been a while since I went to a new Apple store. This one, it's technically new. Well, that was an incredibly productive 2 hours sitting there, just about 2 hours sitting there. I had a call unexpectedly with Andy Kranick, aka
and he and I kind of came to a solution of just using a Google's tracking sheet, and as a result, it makes things 10 million times easier for everyone relating to the captions that they're doing pre-release. Sounds like we're gonna make it all happen programmatically, so that all these emails that are going back and forth between all of us, the editors, myself, the interns, all that is going to get completely evaporated into this Google spreadsheet, which I am now building out the code base for. I've done my quick and dirty applet that at least sends me a Slack notification as soon as a new line is added to that sheet, but everything else is good to go. So pretty pumped about that. Makes my life simpler, makes their lives simpler, everybody wins, and there's accountability built in. So yeah, ding. I know people around the country will think I'm crazy when I say this, but if you live here in the desert, you know what I'm talking about. It's 91 degrees, it's just shy of 1 o'clock, and it is near perfect out. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for fall in the desert to come, because that is honestly my favorite season here. It's like the close second is winter, where we just don't have anything cold. It's phenomenal. And so I'm really looking forward to things cooling down so that I can sit outside. And on top of that, vitamin D makes me really happy. And so, yeah, it's a good thing. But waiting for Clint now. Got, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes? Should be good.
Well, that was an incredible lunch with both Clintus and Tiffany, and it's always so much fun to get together with them. Just we talk about so much different things, and it just like, I enjoy them as people in such a great way, and then it also helps that Clint's a client, and that's its own special thing, because he was the first client, and so to be able to sit there and hang out with them and just talk and hear them out on where they're at in their business and just kind of their journey in life, and to be able to try and help one another is really kind of awesome. And as always, every time I hang out with him, I feel better about kind of where I'm trying to take things and where eventually everything is going for my business, and what all is going on. He always helps me feel heard, and every once in a while I say something that seems to ring a tone for him that really needs to be said or heard or worked with on his side. And making the amber light. Now it's on the way to grocery store in order to do a grocery run real quick. Small one, nothing major. And then I'll go home and get back to work on the captioning stuff. Hopefully get this intern talk all formatted and ready to go so that I can do the final formatting and timing while the football game is going on, and then I'll just be on to final reviews after the game is over. So I'll be pumped if that all plays out the way that it does.
Grocery run. All right, guys, 5:28 at this point, and so it's time for football to start, which means it's time for me to stop working. That stated, a lot of good things were happening. First and foremost was that the stuff that AK and Andy and I were speaking about today, we're going to give it a little trial run. So we sat there and we pushed it all live. My script is live, so basically when these guys add stuff to this Google Sheet, it'll automatically get added to the captioning queue. And hopefully, if the guys play by the rules, they should be giving me potential release dates so that I can then prioritize based off of a release date and time of length, or run time is, I guess, the more appropriate way for me to say that. Additionally, 2 caption videos for Hyla Cooking and Clintus went back to them, so that's all caught up. I have a little bit of work to do on the When Was That Said search engine, because I haven't updated that with everybody's videos for like the last 4 days. So I've got to pump all those back through, but that's easy enough for me to do during commercial breaks and stuff during the football game. And then I got to 40 minutes on the 66-minute talk, and then for some reason, D-Rock told me to deprioritize one of the talks. And I guess Gary's in the office today. Actually, I know he's in the office today, and he may have just said, run it. So it was the one that was the lowest on my priority list, and it's the one that got released second. So, yeah, that's a thing. At this point, though, as we continue to work through the process, I'm feeling a lot better about where this is eventually going to go. And so I am super hopeful that I'm going to be able to begin to leverage a lot of different pieces in order to make this run a lot more efficiently, especially for these longer pieces of content. I'm starting to really feel like that if I can get out from doing them because of kind of either structural things or the fact that I'm just going to end up doing the slice method that I did previously, that worked for the Larry King interview earlier this week, that I stand a real shot at, freeing up a ton of time for me, which is massive for me to do the other stuff that I need to do this week, which I still haven't even really started on. I've got a new tool that I want to buy, which is going to cost me $15 in order to help me with the writing, in order to, make sure that my grammar is correct and that I'm giving enough content and not going too difficult, because I tend in my longer emails to lean on the academic papers that I wrote and the patent application that I was a part of and things like that, where I just speak like really like big words, and that's not what people need in order to relate to me as a creator and as somebody who wants to provide them services. So I think that this tool is going to help make me more efficient in my email writing, and as a result make things better for everyone. So I'm pumped, but let's start the football season. I'm so excited about it. Oh man. But obviously I'm going to be working commercial breaks and things, so excited. 1:45, I completed 2 videos, sent them back to the team, completed up to the 50th minute of a 66-minute video, and watched a football game, and just generally felt really good about the day. I mean, even though today was kind of a total audible, it was a very good day from top to bottom. And quite frankly, I'm just happy that I was as productive as I was today, and that new systems are in place, and it makes me so much happier when things run efficiently. And when they run efficiently from the start, it makes me feel even better, and like so good. So I will say thank you guys for your time and your attention. As always, I appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.